Hey everybody, we are going to our next campground, and I just want to let you know that I used the microphone in a few places when we were hiking, and it's making a really weird noise, so I think I'm just maybe better off not using the microphone, but let me know if you know what that sound is. Maybe it's some kind of feedback. Ooh, we've driven about 3 hours, well, maybe 2.5, and can't see it now, but there's a river right next to us. People are paddling and rafting. I'm not sure if it's the Rio Grande. Oh look, because the Rio Grande is close to where we're going to be camping. I had a lot of traffic behind me and I got over. And then, you get up here and they go 45 miles per hour also. Going slow. We've driven through Santa Fe and Taos, and we just left Questa. Hopefully we can find a place to camp. Jupe is ready to get out of the vehicle. But isn't this beautiful? It's hard to tell how high the mountains are. So that's looking kind of southeast, I guess back toward Questa. You have to kind of come up through the town of Questa and then around and then down, I guess, so you can avoid that mountain range. We made it to our campground, thank goodness. There was one that's kind of in the shade in the afternoon sun, and it's actually a pull-through, $7. And you know what he's looking for? He continued to check every rock, you would not believe, I mean, I could have had a whole hour video of him checking for lizards, and he was actually doing fox pounces. Those poor lizards. And I saw Rusty's lizard video. Those lizards are so happy we're gone. Okay, we're gonna go pay up here. And each campground here, I think there's 4 of them, 5 of them, has their own little pay station. So there's little arsenic, big arsenic. One of them, I can't remember the name. And then this one, Oahe Campground. So here's the information. Let's see. Day use fee. Okay, fires and girls only. I smell smoke. Oh, there's all the campsites here. Okay. So if you have the senior pass, it's half. Camping 7 per vehicle. Okay. Now there's water unavailable. Thank goodness I have plenty. I'll show you some of the canyon probably tomorrow. Really pretty. Okay. Do you see what I see? And Jupe does not. Fortunately for the little lizard that's looking at him. I didn't see anything. Nope, nothing here. Do 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 do. It's quite a climb up here, and I'm really surprised it's this warm. Huh. Jupe, he thinks, I swear, that's all he does now. Oh my God. That's a good thing they don't have a water source. There we are, tucked back in our little spot. I'm very glad I got a site that has some shade without having the trees right up against you. But a couple of the other sites, and in the bright sun, which I get, and it's not bad when it's cool outside, but when it's hot, I would not want to be in the bright sun. That's not too bad. And the solar, it's been, the battery's been keeping up. So here's the site. So see, we're in some nice shade right now. And that picnic table will be in the shade a few minutes, or I guess 30 minutes probably. And I'll take you over there. It gets a little cooler. And we'll show you around down this trail a little bit. Let me see a better view of the canyon. Well, I don't know if those are, I guess they're related to the prickly pear, but they sure are tiny up here. That is so pretty. Jupe, don't get in that. Oh, there's another one over there. Jupe. This whole trip now, he's on lizard patrol. Come on, Jupe. Watch the cactus. Most of these trails that I've seen at this Wild River place, they're all along the canyon. So look down there. Wow. Canyon. It's the Rio Grande. It kind of goes all the way around. All of the campsites, they're kind of on a, I would call like a a peninsula. And it goes, you can go way down in there on some of these trails. And it's interesting, all of the trees and little juniper, they're all short. It's hard holding the leash with him. That is beautiful. It was cool last night. It was pleasant. It wasn't as cool as the Red Cloud Campground, but I can tell just by the vegetation here, the other campground was a little bit higher. He is on the hunt. Lizard dog. And it's funny, I'll see the lizards run around and you can't see them. Hope the wind isn't too bad. I've got the microphones on. And it's not crowded. This is during the week. But if you come here, a lot of the campsites are not level. And some of them are pretty small. I mean, it's doable with a camper. But I would get here during the day where you can see clearly and make sure it's probably a lot easier with a second person helping you. And no horses. I guess not. Okay, Jupe, you know we're going to have to come all the way back up. And then got it nice contained. I'm sure people will get off the trail, or it'll probably be easy to get off the trail. I've seen so many trails, even in Texas state parks, where they kind of can't tell where the trail is. I'll switch back here. Oh, it goes all the way down. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be tricky, Jupe. Ooh. Watch your step. Okay. That is really, hold on. Okay. Smooth areas and rocky areas. These rocks are really neat. I'm going to look these up. Some of them look volcanic. Okay. Let's see if we can see the canyon better down here. So beyond that little ledge, it just goes straight down. It's a straight wall. Isn't it amazing how these trees just hold on to the edge? Now I've got to watch my step myself. Look at this big boulder. Wow. Whew. That drops off right there. Look, there's the river. That is beautiful. Rio Grande. You can hear it flowing. Wow. Oh, that is so pretty. Amazing how it just cuts into this canyon. Wow. Whew. That is a steep wall right there. Okay, Jupe. I think this is the end of our trail. There's another tiny little prickly pear. We'll have to look that up. It must be a certain mountain species because they're not growing very large. Oh, and look what's above us. Whew. We came from way up there. Those are big rocks. Oh, you get dizzy. And I don't think there's a trail that goes to the other campsites. The Little Arsenic and Big Arsenic. You have to drive over there. I didn't see a through trail. It's just beautiful. Flowers. I always love noticing the different vegetation, flora, and fauna in the area is so interesting. It really does give you just a different perspective. You know, you're so used to the animals and plants in your area, and then to see and hear different things like all the birds. Okay, I think let's go this way, Jupe. Okay. And one thing to consider when you have a dog is make sure you think about their paws and the heat of the surface. Very important. Well, look what the cat dragged in. I can't believe Rusty came up here. It's so hot in Carrizozo. I think it was about 99 degrees, 97. I told him it was pretty hot up here. But tomorrow's supposed to be high 79 and it's been high of 89. But it's really warm everywhere. He just yelled over here, there goes the neighborhood. No way. Mine was pretty level, well, except from side to side. Yeah?
I thought you were already in Colorado.
I don't want to drive up that mountain. I'm scared. Creed, they said Creed, Colorado, you know, it's like 65 degrees, but
You got to go to 17,000 feet.
I know. I'll let you sit up. I don't want to get in your way.
No, hang on.
Jupe's in the camper. He just said, he's too hot to even sit outside.
You know what's amazing? I bet I've been here 6 or 7 times.
Yeah?
Never been this hot.
Really?
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
I'm going to check on Jupe. He likes being in the camper during the day, but it's just so hot. But he likes it. He likes it. I see your little head. It's kind of cooler up there. The sun's finally behind some clouds. I think I'm going to turn my fan off. My battery's getting not low, but it's about 12.2. And these covers really help that I made. It blocks the sunlight. And I know you think, well, the blinds will block the sunlight, but they do. But then it also blocks the airflow. So if you have the covers on there, it helps. And it really helps in the sunshine. And people have talked about, well, if there's heat, you know, heat builds up between the fabric and the window and it can warp the window. But I don't know, there's lots of flow. And I thought, I don't know, I'd rather do this than worry about a broken window. Guess who's here? Rusty's here. You want to go see Rusty? You want to go see Rusty? Okay, we're going to go back over there for beer 30 with my water. Look how pink the mountains look. That is really interesting. Rusty's down for the night. It's cooled off. I think it's supposed to get to 50 tonight. Isn't that pretty? Got a few campers that showed up. This is a Monday, a little clamshell type camper. Look at the cloud, they're just so pretty. It's amazing how the color changes. It's just within a few hours. There's the sunset. And that's uphill, and then you go, you know, across, like I said, is the other road to the other campsites with the other gorge. Oh, and this river, pan around, the one that I showed you earlier, that's the Red River. And then they converge down south of here. I mean, you can see it, it's just right down from the campground. And then the one on that side, those campgrounds, that's the Rio Grande. So, Red River, Rio Grande converge like a little acute triangle down that way. Oh, look, you can see the green now. Huh, oh, that changed so quick. You know, I was asking him about that. See that big patch? I said, that's human-made. Are they mining around here? So I'm not sure. I might get my monocular And look at that. It doesn't look natural, so we'll have to investigate. Okay, we're not sure what we're doing tomorrow. It's the next morning. Jeep's ready to go. Rusty just walked by. He does his morning walks, and he walked by and just goes, said, butt crack. It's about 8:30. So I'm just now having my coffee. I'm gonna go outside, but I'm worried I may have to move. This spot was so nice. It's a pull through, which, you know, I can back in okay. But I thought, oh, there's nice shade, but now my battery is low and it's below 50%. Dang it. So that's a battery killer. I'm gonna see if I can clean the panel. I'm sure they got dusty at Rusty's. Shoot. I don't know. I may have to find a new spot. Update soon. Rusty's taking off. He stayed one night. He said the no-see-ums are driving him crazy. So now I gotta find another place too, because I'm just not sure about the solar situation. There's the moon. And I don't know, it's just nice to get a different spot. Look at these pretty flowers. The solar's got a little better, but see how I'm between these two trees? That's the problem. And I guess they are kind of dirty. Dang it. He's going to an RV park that's between Questa and Red River. And I don't know, I think it's $30-something a night. But he does it by the month. I think it's about $400 a month. And then if he wants to stay 2 or 3 weeks, that's what he does. But I don't know, this is a little pricey for me. Especially if even, he said even by the week, it's pretty pricey. But you're guaranteed, you know, obviously electric and power and water and all that kind of stuff, and internet. So I guess it just depends what you want to do. So I'm gonna try to make a decision here pretty quick. It's only 9:30 in the morning. It's not like it's, you know, too late. Oh, look at this. Is that, what is that? That looks like, I don't know. Maybe deer poop? I don't know. And yes, I don't mind poop. Picking up dry poop with my hand, I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what to do here. See if there's a way I can clean that. But, you know, it's just a conundrum because you think, oh, a nice shady spot, you know, I mean, I thought, oh, I've got solar on top, that's fine, that'll do, but it's not enough. It really isn't. You know, it's okay during like maybe 3 hours, but I got Jeep's pillow out here. Okay, I'll let you know what I'm doing eventually.